we are underway in Buffalo. And no run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
The numbers for Sanders last week: 14 carries, 67 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Buffalo defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up.
Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. We'll try to duplicate that here in this one. And they work this well upfield across the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. That's quickly out wide to Davis. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll try the middle with Cook. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 15 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And when you put the ball in the end zone 13 times on the season, one thing is apparent. You didn't do it all on your own. Offensive line is creating some nice space for you, and you're probably getting some good blocks downfield from your wide receivers.
Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. Left side, Cook. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Panthers' 1-yard line.
Here's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Quentin Morris from a yard out. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. Third down here. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And look at this Buffalo defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
But they lack a pass defense that do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He finds his man. Complete. It's Black.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured player. A lot of people holding their breath on this one right now. That's Stephon Diggs, who is shaken out.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Touchdown, Bills! Khalil Shakir, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead.
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw to the defense. They have no answer for that right there.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And I can see why they're ranked 4th in the NFL against the run. I mean, they are tough to move the ball against. I mean, they have a little bit of everything, right? Run stoppers inside, guys who can make plays outside.
We've seen them shut down running games already this year. They're at it again. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
James Cook running back out now.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
73 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this 1st down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And now they'll throw with Allen. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills' field goal.
This a chip shot, a 20-yarder.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Young. That's complete to Robinson. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Young trying to hurry them up to the line here.
Now Young on 1st and 10.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Again, it's Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Oh, Young loses it. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they get the football to set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Here's a diving catch right side. 14 yards that time for number 14. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Escaping the and a big loss here as he's taken down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing now is Allen. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there that's good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air, Allen. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Allen.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Allen. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down.
There he goes, left side. Still going. They can't stop him. A big play there for Carolina. And even 50 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Young will set to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Throw out wide is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That throw by Young incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So the defense are able to force their 1st turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved that they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Fights off the defender. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Allen. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Black.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on a catch and run. 39 yards. Allen going to throw. Flushed it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a third and goal.
Allen now looks to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And the Panthers coming out now.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Another run with Sanders.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Young to throw it. Open man here is Conklin. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line.
First down, Panthers.
To throw, Young. Escaping the pressure right. Young into the slide, and he's got a first down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down, Carolina.
First and 10, Young. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Gain of 12. And the Panther first down.
Here is Young.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Certainly appeared to take away his... By the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Now, during that run, an injury here, we got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. That throw by Young incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed, but as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Well, you're so right about that, but even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
Cook running on first down, but this defense up to the task there as they stop him before he can even get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1 officially.
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. And in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Young to throw it.
Completion here to Claypool.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Panthers.
Young. Over the middle, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. To the air once more, Young. And his throw is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19.
And the Panthers first down.
Now Young.
It's complete to Robinson.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here's Young.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Young.
Pass
to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Young to throw.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bills getting set to go.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Well, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Running on first down is Cook, but he didn't find much there. Call it a gain of 3, second down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
A touchdown as they break it our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now Young and the Panthers
down 27-20, 27 seconds to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. As Sanders has it poked free. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there and get the score and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going up.
And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Bass on for the extra point.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Now here's Young. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. Third down now.
Ready?
One last shot for Young. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically